Top 10 supercars coming in 2026. For decades, speed followed rules. Big engines, loud exhausts. More cylinders meant more dominance. And then, the rules began to crack. Quietly at first, then violently. By 2026, the supercar world will cross a line it can never uncross. Not because cars get faster, they always do. But because what makes a supercar powerful is fundamentally changing. Gasoline is no longer king. Electricity is no longer a novelty. And engineering has become more dangerous than raw horsepower. What you're about to see is not a list of fast cars. This is a list of machines that scare engineers, confuse purists, and terrify the competition. These are the top 10 supercars coming in 2026, and some of them shouldn't even exist. Yet here they are. Number 10. Maserati MC Pura, the last elegant rebel. Beauty before brutality still matters. In a world racing toward electrification, Maserati is making a bold, quiet statement: emotion still sells. The MC Pura refines everything the MC20 started: lighter structure, sharper aerodynamics, and a more aggressive evolution of its twin-turbo V6. This engine isn't chasing absurd numbers. Instead, it chases balance, power delivery that feels alive, controllable, and human. Here's the interesting part: Maserati engineers deliberately resisted hybridization here. Not because they couldn't do it, but because they wanted to preserve mechanical purity for one last chapter. The MC Pura may become one of the final modern supercars that feels entirely analog. And history tends to reward cars like that. Number 9. McLaren Artura Spider. When lightness beats power, speed feels different when the roof disappears. McLaren doesn't build supercars to dominate spec sheets. They build them to dominate physics. The Artura Spider takes a hybrid V6 and proves something critical: electric assistance doesn't have to numb emotion. Instead, it fills torque gaps so smoothly that acceleration feels continuous, not explosive. Fact that matters: the Artura Spider weighs significantly less than most rivals despite being hybrid. That's rare and dangerous. Why? Because less mass means later braking, faster direction changes, and less tire degradation. This is not a drag strip monster. It's a supercar designed to win the moment the road starts to bend. Number 8. Porsche GT3 RS Hybrid, the purist's nightmare. Porsche broke its own rule, on purpose. For years, Porsche swore the GT3 RS would never go hybrid. Then 2026 arrived. The new generation adds electric assistance not for speed, but for precision. Electric torque sharpens throttle response, stabilizes corner exits, and enhances traction under extreme loads. Interesting detail: Porsche's hybrid system here does not aim to increase top speed dramatically. Instead, it reduces lap times by optimizing micro-moments, tenths of seconds gained through control, not aggression. This car exists to prove something uncomfortable: the fastest driving experience may no longer be the loudest. Number 7. Lamborghini Temerario, the hybrid that still intimidates. Electrification didn't tame the bull. It armed it. Lamborghini's Temerario replaces tradition with controlled fury. A twin-turbo V8 paired with electric motors pushes output toward the 900 horsepower range, but numbers don't explain its character. This car is about response. Immediate torque, instant aggression. Fun fact: Lamborghini tuned the sound profile digitally to preserve emotional feedback, even when electric motors dominate at low speeds. They understand something crucial: supercars are theater as much as machines. The Temerario isn't asking purists for permission. It's daring them to keep up. Number 6. Aston Martin Valhalla, Formula 1 without the helmet. This car was born in a wind tunnel, not a design studio. The Valhalla is Aston Martin's most technically ambitious road car ever. Hybrid power. Carbon monocoque. Active aerodynamics inspired directly by Formula 1. Here's the frightening part: its downforce figures rival actual race cars while remaining street legal. This isn't a grand tourer pretending to be fast. It's a race car pretending to be civilized. And once you cross that line, there's no going back. Number 5. Ferrari F80, the end of nostalgia. Ferrari stopped looking backward. Ferrari's F80 doesn't celebrate the past, it erases it. Powered by a hybrid system developed from F1 technology, the F80 sacrifices cylinder count for efficiency, balance, and explosive torque. Over 1,100 horsepower delivered with surgical control. Critical insight. Ferrari's engineers focused on energy recovery and deployment timing, not just peak output. That means power arrives exactly when the driver needs it. This is Ferrari accepting reality. The future of dominance is intelligence, not displacement. Number 4. Bugatti Tourbillon. Excess reimagined. When too much is finally not enough. Bugatti's Tourbillon replaces the Chiron and does something unexpected. It becomes lighter, smarter, and more technically complex, while still delivering insane power. This hybrid hypercar blends a massive combustion engine with electric assistance, pushing output beyond 1,500 horsepower. But here's the shocking part. Bugatti focused heavily on drivability, not top speed. Why? Because even Bugatti realized numbers alone no longer impress. Control does. The Tourbillon isn't chasing records, it's chasing perfection. Every component exists to sharpen feedback, not inflate headlines. Weight reduction became a performance weapon, not a compromise. The hybrid system enhances response instead of masking excess. Steering feel matters more than straight-line bragging rights. Braking stability replaces drag race obsession. The cockpit is built for human connection, not just spectacle. This is Bugatti maturing, not retreating. Excess is no longer loud, it's precise. And that precision is what makes the Tourbillon truly terrifying. Number 3. Lotus Evija. Electricity without mercy. This car doesn't wait for boost. It doesn't wait at all. The Evija represents electric performance taken to its extreme conclusion. 4 motors, nearly 2,000 horsepower. Torque delivered instantly, violently, relentlessly. Interesting fact, the Evija's power delivery is software-controlled to prevent overwhelming the chassis, meaning raw force is constantly being managed, not unleashed blindly. This isn't an EV trying to be a supercar. It's a supercar that happens to be electric. There's no buildup, no warning, no mercy. The silence makes the violence feel unreal. Corners aren't attacked, they're erased. Heat, grip, torque, all negotiated by code. The driver isn't fighting power, they're partnering with it. This is electricity stripped of politeness, and once it starts, there is no pause button. Number 2. Pininfarina Battista, the silent executioner. Speed without sound is unsettling. The Battista accelerates faster than almost anything ever built. Near 2,000 horsepower, sub 2 second 0-60 times. No engine noise. What makes it terrifying is consistency. Electric torque never fades, never hesitates, never misfires. Fact that matters. Repeated high-speed runs show minimal performance drop, something combustion hypercars struggle with. This is efficiency weaponized. There's no drama to warn you, only sudden displacement of reality. Speed arrives clean, precise, unavoidable. The lack of sound removes emotional preparation. Your body reacts before your ears do. Each launch feels identical, perfectly calibrated. Heat doesn't steal power. Fatigue doesn't creep in. The machine executes the command without interpretation. Control replaces chaos entirely. This isn't a thrill, it's an event. And once it moves, there is no arguing with it. Number 1. Hyundai N-Vision 74. The supercar that breaks the timeline. The future didn't come from Italy, Germany, or Britain. It came from Hyundai. The N-Vision 74 isn't just a supercar, it's a statement. Hydrogen fuel cell plus electric drive. Retro-futuristic design. Zero emissions. Massive torque. Why this matters? Hydrogen allows rapid refueling, solving one of EV performance's biggest problems. If production succeeds, this car could rewrite what high-performance sustainability actually means. This isn't just unexpected, it's disruptive. Why 2026 changes everything. This is the year supercars stop following one definition. 2026 marks the end of a single formula. Some cars here chase silence, others chase sound. Some chase efficiency, others chase emotion. But all of them chase one truth. The future of speed belongs to intelligence, not tradition. And that makes this era more exciting and more uncertain than ever before. These aren't just cars coming in 2026, they are experiments at the edge of possibility. Some will become legends, some will scare purists, some will fail spectacularly. But all of them prove one thing: the supercar is not dying, it's mutating. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of speed, subscribe, turn on the bell, and tell me in the comments, which one would you drive? And which one scares you the most?